Hey guys, this is Miss McCormick again. I hope that you did really well on your spelling test last week. Your words last week had the owl sound, but it was spelled with O-W, like at the end of the word or in the middle of the word, and a lot of those had the N or the L right behind it as the last sound. This week we'll continue the owl sound, but we're going to have it at the beginning or the middle of the word. And with owl at the beginning or middle of the word, it will be spelled as an O-U. So I want you to really listen to where the sound is in the word so we know whether we use the O-U or the O-W. The O-U and O-W are called diphthongs. Diph with an F sound, diphthongs. That's where two letters are put together to make a new sound. Diphthongs. The first word we'll do is out. Let's sound it out. Out. Ow. That's at the beginning of the word. So O-U is going to spell ow at the beginning of the word. The next sound is T, the T. The next word is ouch. Ouch. Ow is the first sound. We'll spell it with an O-U. Ch. What letter or letters represents the ch sound? The CH. Put that in one box because it's two letters put together to make one new sound. Ch. That's called a digraph. A digraph are two consonants that make a new sound. Ch. The next word is hour. That is our time for reading. Hour. Hour. That is our book. That is our boat. Hour. Ow at the beginning of the word is O-U. R. Please start at the middle of the box, go down, and then swim over to make the correct way of making an R. Now let's get into some longer words. The next word is mouth. I make sounds with my mouth. Ow. The M. Ow. In the middle of the word is going to be O-U. My tongue is between my teeth. That's the T-H. That's a digraph. Two consonants put together to make a new sound. Now remember last week we had O-W in the middle of some words, but they had an N, L, or E-R after it. Well, the F is not one of those sounds or letters after the owl sound. So we won't spell owl with an O-W, we'll spell it with an O-U. Let's see. Alright, our next word is going to be house. House. Owl. Owl is not an N or an L, so we'll spell owl in the middle of the word with an O-U. House. We're not finished with this word yet. We need to add a silent E. Remember, a silent E goes in the same box with the last sound because these boxes represent sounds, not just letters. So since the E does not make a sound, it does not get its own box. The reason why we have the silent E is not to make these vowels say a different sound. It's to make this word not look plural. Plural means more than one. So if we just had the S at the end, it would look like house. That's not it. We need the silent E so that that does not look like a plural word. House. The next word is found. I found a new pencil. That's the F, we make the hook first, and then down, and then cross over. Ow is O-U. Is the N. D, D. Remember, D, D, D sounds like a drum, and drums stick out in front in a parade. So we do the bubble first, so we make the magic C, up to the top, down and bump. Found. Now you remember in last week, but wait, owl, and then there was a after it. Why don't I spell it with an O-W? Because the D is at the end of the word, not the And this does not say anything about a D. Although we did have the word crowd, but the D was by itself, this has an N and a D. So we're going to have to use an O-U. Found. The next word is cloud. I watched the storm cloud. O-L-D. For a blend, we use a C-L, not a K-L. But they're different sounds, so they go in different boxes. O-L is O-U. D. Cloud is an O-U and then a D. The word crowd that we had last week had an O-W and then a D. But this is cloud and it's a U. The next word is shout. Shout. Out. The first sound is sh. The letters that represent that sound is the SH. That's a digraph. Two consonants together making a new sound. Sh. Ow in the middle of the word, and t. Shout. Round is the next word. The ball is round. R-L-D. We go down and then up and swim over. Ow is O-U. D. D, D, D. Sounds like a drum. The bubble is first, up to the top, down and bump. Round. You see how round has an ND and found has an ND, and the owl sound in front of it is the OU. And our last word is count. I can count to 100. Count. K. Ow. T. K. Is the C. Ow. Is the OU. T. The owl in front of it is the OU sound for owl. Alright, so that's the end of our list for this week. Owl at the beginning of a word is spelled with an OU. In the middle of the word is spelled with an OU. As long as it's not followed by an N, L, or ER, many times. Not all the time, but many times. Now we had some NDs and NTs. That doesn't matter. If the N, L, or ER is the last sound of the word, then it can be spelled with an OW, but not all the time. There's going to be a few exceptions, but in our list, it followed the rules. The OU in the middle of the word was spelling the owl sound. I hope you have a great week, and I hope you do super great on your test this week with the different spelling of the owl sound. And remember, OU and OW are called diphthongs. Diphthongs. Two vowels or a vowel and a consonant making only song. See you next week.